Hello, this session is the continuation of the theoretical part of the hydrology video tutorial. We have already seen what a catchment is. Now we will see the hydrological methods that are available in WIP. WIP has 5 methods for simulating hydrological processes and irrigation in the catchments. The method is selected for each catchment included in the model from the Advanced tab in the data view. The method to be used depends on which processes want to be modeled in the catchment with the data available. The irrigation demands only method, simplified coefficient method, is the simplest method. It uses crop coefficients to calculate the potential evapotranspiration in the catchment, then determines any irrigation demand required to fulfill that proportion of the evapotranspiration requirement that rainfall cannot meet. It does not simulate runoff infiltration processes or track changes in soil moisture. The rainfall runoff method, simplified coefficient method, also determines evapotranspiration for irrigated and rain-fed crops using crop coefficients, similar to the irrigation demands only method. The remainder of rainfall not consumed by evapotranspiration is simulated as runoff to a river or can be proportioned among runoff to a river and flow to groundwater via runoff infiltration links. The rainfall runoff method, soil moisture method, is more complex. It divides the catchments into 2 soil layers. It is also possible to simulate snow accumulation processes. The upper soil layer simulates evapotranspiration considering rainfall and irrigation on agricultural and non-agricultural land, runoff and shallow interflow, and changes in soil moisture. Base flow routing to the river and soil moisture changes are simulated at the lower soil layer. The deeper percolation within the catchment can also be transmitted directly to a groundwater node by creating a runoff infiltration link from the catchment to the groundwater node. In that case, the catchment will simulate only the processes in the upper soil layer. The soil moisture method requires more extensive soil and climate parameterization to simulate these processes. WIP calculates evapotranspiration following the Penman-Monteith method. It uses climate data such as precipitation, temperature, humidity, wind speed, and cloudiness fraction. The Mavia method is a daily simulation of transpiration, evaporation, irrigation requirements and scheduling, crop growth, and yields. It also includes modules for estimating reference evapotranspiration and soil water capacity. The Mavia method uses the dual KC method. The last method is the plant growth method. It simulates plant growth, water use, and yield using a daily time step. It was developed to provide a method to study the impacts of altered atmospheric CO2 concentration, temperature stress, season length variability, and water stress on plant water use and crop yields. For more details, I recommend consulting the WIP help and the user guide.